Hey Pauper fam, it's Nikachu, and everyone's telling me like, what Nikachu, why don't you play Pauper? Why don't you give it a try? Alright, well that's what we're doing today, and I'm so happy to be playing the Faeries, the mono blue Faeries list, which is dominating, just dominating Pauper. Has also, I know it's been historically popular for years. I remember this, this type of list was playing Gush and Daze and all the other good cards, and even after they ban it all, it's still top tier. Love it. And it's the type of deck I would want to play. But is it really a Fairies deck? I mean, we got 3 Fairies here. 1, 2, 3. But if we count the humans, we got 1, 2, 3. But maybe it's a wizard deck, because we got 1, 2, 3 wizards. Tell me what type of deck is this in the description below. So the whole idea is you're going to be playing these little dinky dorks and controlling your opponent with counter spells. Force Spike, Counter Spell, Spell Stutter Sprite. I mean, I've generically seen like what this deck can do, and it's got good card draw between Ninja of the Deep Hours. When it deals combat damage to a player, you may draw a card. Same thing with the Moon Circuit Hacker. I guess this is the new Ninja of the Deep Hours. For 1 mana, you put this into play, and if it dealt damage the turn that entered the battlefield, you draw a card. Otherwise, you're just looting, which is not bad either. There is and we have Thoughtcast in this deck. Well, Thoughtcast. So for a blue and 2 generic sorcery, we draw 2 cards, but it costs 2 less to cast if we control a human creature human, and a non-human. Like a Spell Stutter Sprite. Not to mention, there is a lot of ETBs with this deck. Fairy Seer helps stack our library with Scry 2 to help flip our Delver. Fairy Miscreant, when it enters the battlefield, if we have another creature named Fairy Miscreant on the battlefield, we draw a card. And Spellstutter Sprite can also counter spells when it enters the battlefield. Counter target spell with mana value X or less, where X is the number of fairies you control, which you can recycle all 3 of these with our ninjutsu creatures. So we bring our Spellstutter Sprite, our Fairy Miscreant, our Fairy Seer back to our hand with Ninja of the Deep Hours and Moon Circuit Hacker. If we need to deal extra damage or protect our creatures from Lightning Bolt, we do have Mutagenic Growth. Snap, I don't know what to do with this. Sometimes protect our creatures, sometimes bounce their creatures. Your guess is as good as mine. That's basically it's a tempo card. It's a free bounce spell, basically. It's a free bounce spell. We aren't running Ponder in this deck. There's no Ponder in this list. Our Ponder is basically Fairy Seer. We've got 4 counter spell, hard counter, and 2 force spike. Now on the sideboard, we have a super powerful sideboard plan. We've got 4 annul for the artifact decks. Then for anything that is red, we've got 4 blue elemental blasts, 4 hydro blasts. And then for the mirror match, we definitely have Gut Shot. And I'm sure it maybe has some application against some other decks, maybe goblins or something. Now, I've never played Pauper before. I have a very loose idea how this metagame is. So this is probably not the best deck to start off getting into your Pauper journey, because I know playing tempo decks, like sometimes you need to know when to tap out, when you can't tap out, because you just know the curve of your opponent and what like that critical turn that you have to hold up counter magic. And I don't know that at all. So I'm going to be playing completely blind, but let's take a crack at it. Let's go play a Pauper League. Okay, so we lost the die roll. Our hand looks okay. I would prefer that we're on the play if we had Counterspell. Counterspell is clearly going to be worse on the draw, but we have a 1-lander with Fairy Miscreant, so we can stack some islands on top of our deck and hopefully go to town. So we're going to keep this hand. And as we get into our game, we're going to thank our sponsors, FusionGamingOnline.com, your one-stop shop for all your paper magic single needs. You need Pauper singles, they've got the inventory. They got infinite counter spells available for you. Shop at FusionGamingOnline.com with coupon code Nikachu at checkout for 5% off all your purchases, and it supports the channel. And we're going to thank Mana Traders, the premier place for... Whoops, I put the wrong one. Oh, this is the wrong card. Ah, damn it, I thought this was the Scry one. We're already screwing up. That's okay. This deck is so good it will carry us. Anyways, yeah, Mana Traders. The premier place for renting Magic cards online. Way I can play any deck, any format that I want. Support the channel using my Mana Traders coupon code Nikachu_9Y6 for 10% off your first 2 months. Okay, Rakdos, interesting. This is clunky. Alright, so we're going to guarantee some Ninja of the Deep Hour action. We're going to go deep against this player. they're going to get turn 2 ninja, and they get nothing. I thought this was, you know, all these fairies. I haven't figured out the difference between them. I thought it was the scry too. So embarrassingly, I already screwed up. But we get the island. So what does that mean? We start going to town, or do we start holding up the interaction? We have a lot of cards in our hand already anyway, so I don't see the point of using ninjutsu immediately. We have 2 fairy sprites and a counterspell. Let's go to town. And eventually we can play, as we get like more cards in play, we'll play the Ninja of the Deep Hours. Really? You immediately put this... Why would you do that? Because if I play Ninja of the Deep Hours, they'll just kill it and attack me. That doesn't seem good. Faithless Looting. Well, that doesn't sound good either. And this adds 2 mana? Okay. I'll allow it. I'll just count. I'm like, you know, in my tempo mode, I'm trying to counter anything that's a creature or anything that's going to interact with the battlefield. So if they go after my Fairy Miscreant, I'm definitely going to Spellstutter Sprite it. Oh, everyone's coming up with an opinion now. Never counter the cantrips. Oh, we got a madness. What is this madness? Cast it for its madness cost. I don't even know what it is. Target opponent loses 3 life and you gain 3 life. For now, I think I'm going to allow it. Oh, you have to madness this thing? This is a lot of damage, though. Okay, I will Spellstutter Sprite this. Oh, I can't! It's a madness! Ah, I just look stupid. I'm gonna recover. We're gonna recover, people. We're gonna recover. They've played around. We're learning. We're learning one blunder at a time. Okay, I actually, despite how horrible that start was, I actually feel like I'm in really good shape. I feel like I'm in really good shape here. Yeah, we get the punt counter going. Because we've got, like, what did I punt 3 times so far? Because they have only 3 cards left in hand, and I've got a lot of gas. Okay. Let's start by attacking for 1. Alright. It's a long road ahead. Oh, I was supposed to ninjutsu this guy, wasn't I? Can I still ninjutsu him? Return an unblocked attacker to your hand. Put this card onto the battlefield from your hand, tapped and attacking. No, I think it's too late. Okay, we're gonna pass the turn again. Pauper is a forgiving format. Also, I could have snapped this thing and then Spellstutter Sprite it on the way back down. That would work too. Okay, they're gonna go in for the attack. I think I'm gonna go in for the snap. I have to select my lands. I gotta be careful. What if I select the same land twice? They're gonna play a land and pass. That's very scary, but okay. I guess they want to kill off my Ninja of the Deep Hours, so let's first do the Moon Circuit Hacker. Okay, so this is when I get to ninjutsu something. Okay, I'm gonna return this guy. I'm gonna ninjutsu this guy. Now he's gonna get killed, probably, which is fine, by the way. Which is fine. That's part of the plan here. Yeah, and we're gonna let it die. And then I'm gonna pass the turn. Okay, I'm gonna actually counterspell this. Because if I play Spellstutter Sprite, they're just gonna kill the Spellstutter Sprite. And then we just try to we try to recruit now. We're trying to recoup. Get back. 3 damage or something. Oh, Manamorphose. You gonna Storm? Faithless Looting from the graveyard, of course. Poverty Ninjas is losing to Poverty Burn. If you ninjutsu the ninja and they target the ninja, you can still ninjutsu that ninja and fizzle the spell. That's great. It's good to know. Okay, they have nothing else. I think at 9 life this game is over. What is going on, Millmaster? It's like you have an objective to donate at least $50 a day for forever. Eat breakfast like a king, lunch like a prince, and dinner like a pauper. Thank you so much. Whenever it enters the battlefield, deals 1 damage to some opponent. Not to me. Not to me. Does it automatically target? Yeah, it did. Alright, my weenies. This is how powerful this pauper deck is. You can blunder 4 times in a row. Well, this card is very risky in this matchup. Okay, so I'm just gonna put the Moon Circuit Hacker in play. Because that's the only thing I can really do. Well, I could put Ninja the Deep Hours and then burn myself, I guess. But I'm not gonna do that. Let's recycle the Spellstutter Sprite anyway. This looks so strong now. This is a combo. That's the combo we were talking about during the deck tech. You already know how this is gonna end. Alright, give me my cards. One of Mind, that's a good one. We've got our human. We've got our fairy. Millmaster must be a drafter because he always got that bread. Faithless Looting again. I gotta keep track of those Faithless Lootings. Oh, Fiery Temper, probably gonna go at my face, which is fine. I will be very careful about my life total. I'll be very careful to go any lower. This is interesting. Do I side this out? Maybe I keep it in because it can keep these. Well, maybe it only keeps. Maybe it doesn't keep that many things alive. It's hard to keep stuff alive with mutagenic growth. Thinking about the sideboard. Thinking about the sideboard games. All right, we are. Okay, I need to loot some of these mutagenic growths away. I would love to draw a card, and then I'd love to discard our mutagenic growth. Okay, we need more cards. Excellent, beautiful. We have a Fairy Miscreant, but I can't tap out anymore. I need more islands, to truth be told. I need more lands. But the most they can get through is 3 damage. It's the most that they can get through at the moment. Target player loses 2 life and you gain 2 life. Create 2. Absolutely not. Kiss your vampire kiss goodbye. I think they just have a land in hand. Ninja of the Deep Hours is clunky, in my opinion. Okay, we have a Fairy Miscreant, so I can draw another card off of Fairy Miscreant. Stay Slapped is like, these are the first moments of Pauper I've ever watched. Okay, let's get rid of another mutagenic growth. That counterspell is delicious. We'll play a Fairy Miscreant. We'll draw a card. Islands! More options. Alright, pass. We have counterspell and Force Spike up. I'm not. I'm okay. Like, I'm getting. You want the card draw. I am under no circumstance gonna leave myself vulnerable down to one land when I have 6 life and my opponent has 1 card in hand and they could top deck and kill me. There is no way you'll ever get me to do that. There's no way ninjutsuing is the right thing to do when I've got the game locked. I mean, I definitely have the game locked. And now I can finally afford to play Ninja of the Deep Hours. I'll bring back a Spell Starter Sprite for extra power. And then they're like, okay, this is really over. Sweet. Blunder 4 times in a row from the start and still win. Alright, so, oh man! Oh baby! Oh! How do they even have a chance when we bring in guns like these? Okay, I'll take out the mutagenic growth. That looks a bit painful. The snap actually looks okay, because I can bounce those early drops and then follow it up immediately with like a Spell Stutter Sprite like I did in the game. Force Break looks okay. Hydroblast is amazing. I have to cut 4 cards. I have to cut 4 cards. Maybe Snap isn't good. But it's like my only way of dealing with a No, actually I have tons of ways of dealing with permanents. I just brought in 8 kill the damn thing on the spot cards. They'll have red elemental blast, whatever. Yeah, don't throw the game. I'm learning. I'm learnings. Okay. I thought we started the game last time with Fairy Seer when it was really a Fairy Miscreant. Okay, we got a mulligan this hand. It's a no-lander. Oh, live by the mono blue, die by the mono blue. Your mic sound is only on the left channel. Well, that is stupid. Hold on. I have that problem. Audio. That sucks a lot. Thank you for letting me know. Okay, hold on. After this game, I'll try to fix it. I've been fiddling with some of my sound setting. And it's coming out like that in the replays, too. Has it always been like that, or just recently? Okay, we got a mulligan again. Oh god, is this what Pauper is like? Got a mulligan down to nothing? At what point do we just keep a random 5-card hand on the draw? There we go! Keep. What am I keeping? Put 3 cards? Good god. Alright. We only have 18 lands in our deck. They mulligan down to 5, so it's not bad. Like, it's not bad. I think... I don't think they can destroy me. So I'll just play this. Let's scry. We have a Force Spike and a Hydroblast. I think Hydroblast will afford us more time. For each card, click, put on top or bottom. Put on top. I'll put this one on the bottom though. I don't think it's reliable enough. So we just have a million of these blasts. So we mulled to 4, our opponent mulled to 5. We got a draw. It's actually quite fair. We're on the draw. There's the Faithless looting. Witherfang says bottom both. I disagree. I'm going to keep one. Bottom both to draw creatures. I have a creature. I like this art. This is a nice art. This is OG art. It's basically a burn deck, so if I don't, so long as I get smoked. Oh, wow, Lava Dart. Jeebus, that is a strong one. Alright, you got me there. It's probably going to get me next time, but at least they'll sack a mountain. Yeah, you're the first. Welcome to Hydroblast Land. Population U. Get rid of you too. The fact that you can own 6 different Pauper decks and just bring them with you to your local game store, play with anyone you meet, without breaking your wallet, makes this my favorite format for sure. We got One of Mind. Not bad. Not bad at all. We just need another land. So, I've never been so happy to see, what's it called? Just 3, Divination. I've never been so happy to see Divination. Okay, our opponent was going to tap some lands, and they're like, then they started thinking better of it, and they didn't do anything. I'm not going to play this, because if I do, it'll probably just die. I would rather have the counter backup to protect it. Oh no, it doesn't matter. There's a Lava Dart here, so we got to wait a little while anyway. Am I enjoying Pauper? Hey, if I win on this mulligan to 4, Pauper's got my seal of approval. Draw 2 cards, discard 2 cards. Sure. You can't actually use any madness this turn, so I don't care. Hui! Okay, we got our divination. Okay, let's divinate. Draw 2 cards. OP. So OP. Hey, Swift Spear. Can you have a good turn here? This adds only 1 mana, right? Yeah. Metamorphose. Not bad. So they could probably have a really big turn here, but our life tool is at 20, and they've essentially run out of gas. Okay, we take the 2 damage. And we've got a Spell Starter Sprite, which is a very welcome card to see. So I think I'm going to play this really, really slow. So while they're tapped out, I'll play a Hydro Blast on this stupid thing. So that they can't Red Elemental Blast me back. You know what? I can play the Fairy Seer. It's not that bad. I still have the Blue Elemental Blast up if I really need to. I will put the Fairy Seer. Now I want these things. Now I'll put Fairy Seer on top. I'll put the island on the bottom. And then maybe we could do a little stacking shenanigans. Actually, maybe I could have used 1 more land, because then I could, stupid Swift Spear. This is not good because we need to attack to win. Oh, they had the Red Elemental Blast, but there will be no prowess trigger on this. Nikachu, are you going to try any other decks today? Nope. Today's actually going to be a short stream because I have to go in for a hairdressing appointment at 3 o'clock. So the stream will be 5 hours long at, sorry, 4.5 hours long at most. So we will get through 1 league of Pauper. And then we'll see how well it does. Okay, they're empty-handed. And I think their graveyard is empty too. Fairies here. Sure, we'll put the Moon Circuit Hacker on top. We'll put the land on the bottom. It's good enough for me. Do you have any more of those? Oh, you still have a Lava Dart in the graveyard. Oh, you have 2 Lava Darts in the graveyard. Well, that blows. And they cast another Lava Dart. This actually is really backbreaking. This is really hard now. What do I do? Oh, I guess we just have to exhaust them all. There's just nothing I can do about it. Hey, Stanel. I mean, they only have so many mountains. They have 2 mountains in play, so... they want to sack the Lava Darts. It's gonna cost them their mana. Yeah, getting rolled by 1 damage, both in Modern and Pauper. Okay, so they are going to start sacking stuff. Are they holding priority or something? They're gonna sack both of them? That doesn't do anything. Doesn't change much. I do lose everything, though. And they have one lava dart still in the graveyard, which they cannot sack. Alright, they're all in. 4 damage. So they're now going to get this Moon Hacker Circuit onto the battlefield, which is in pretty good shape. And I could even ninjutsu the other one so I don't lose cards. We just keep ninjutsuing these things over and over again. Actually, I can't. They can't play Lava Dart. They can play Lava Dart now. Alright, but they're going to lose everything. What did it cost? Everything. That's what it cost. Alright, this game is... it's not close. I would say we are disadvantaged here. I'm not in a happy spot. Like, I really don't like the Swift Spear. You've got to be kidding me! You've got to be kidding me! We went through, like, 1 million of these cards. Alright. They had all 4 Lava Darts in their deck. All 4 Lava Darts. They have 0 cards in hand, though. Oh, man. How do we deal with this? I need a red Elemental Blast. Or something. This dual land's a mountain? Oh, it's a mountain, so... Okay, I see. So how many Lava Darts do they still have available? 1... Ugh, too many. Yeah, 1 dart not working. I'm not in any position to do anything right now. Okay, Fairy Miscreant. Pass. Everyone sleeps on Lava Dart. It's definitely beating in this matchup. A Swamp! Take the damage. At some point I gotta start blocking or something. Alright, we need some sort of gas. Could use these islands a long time ago. Attack? I think? Actually, I think I now have to block. I think I have to block now. Because next turn they can deal. They just need 1 burn spell and then sack Lava Dart and kill me with this thing. So I actually have to block now. It's embarrassing. I'll keep the land in my hand. Just make it look like I got a lot of interaction. Okay, excellent. Alright, so this might give us a shred of a chance back in this game. We will wait till their turn. Yeah, we got mods. Oh, they're gonna go for it. Alright, so first off, we're going to Blue Elemental Blast this thing. And then I guess we're gonna let them resolve this card and then let them do whatever they want. They have a Faithless. They still have a Faithless Looting in their graveyard. Okay, so I'll keep the Spell Starter Sprite up still. Fairy Miscreant is actually one of the greatest things. Oh no, it's not one of the greatest things. Damn it. Okay, I think we can safely counter this. Okay, now we got a little beef. We got a little something going on here. Oh, can we make the great comeback? Can we make the great comeback, chat? Ho ho ho! Okay. And then I can regurgitate this thing too. Okay, let's put this onto the battlefield. We bring this. Oh, it's about to. We're about to destroy our opponent now. Oh, we got another Fairy Miscreant. No, I gotta hold everything up. We need the double blue for Spell Starter Sprite and the counter spell. They do have a Lava Dart. They have a Lava Dart over here, and they have a mountain. One of Mind, and I can play it, actually. I might as well pre-combat. Because I don't want to lose anything in my hand. Oh, this is just gravy. Now, I can still lose this. It is possible. I need lands. I'm going to dump the Delver. I'm going to play the Island. I'll play the Fairy Miscreant. Draw another card. It's beautiful. Alright, we got a lot of counter magic. So they have to rattle off like a bunch of burn spells at the end of our turn. We defend, and then they'll try to rattle off a bunch of burn spells on their turn. We'll keep the Island in our hand, probably to discard to the Moon Circuit Breaker. And I have another Hydroblast. Just keeps getting better and better. Deals 3 damage to any target, and you're going after my face. So hold on, how many fairies do I have? I have enough fairies for Spell Starter Sprite. Excellent. I'm not going to make that same mistake again. Moon Circuit Hacker? Okay. It's a hacker! They hack. Okay, so now they're going for the Lava Dart line, which we're going to now counter. Do they have another one? By any chance? No, that was it. So they were hoping that they could counter it with the Lava Dart, but no, it's not going to work like that. So we get in our damage. I will draw a card. Did I play a land drop for the turn? Actually don't think I need Ninja of the Deep Hour. I can't remember if I played a land drop for the turn. Turn Nikachu. It looks like I don't think I played a land, so I'm going to dump the Ninja of the Deep Hours. There, and then we have both counter spells up, because that's the most important thing. Is to hold up the counter spells. Otherwise, that's the only way we can lose is if we don't hold up the counter spells. I will... How much damage do I have? I have 5 damage here. Okay, I'll let it resolve. Actually, maybe I shouldn't let that resolve because they don't have double red. So that's the only way they're trying to win here. Okay, for some reason they just conceded. Alright, we did it! This hand's a bit tough. I think I'm going to mulligan this hand. I don't mind having a lot of mana in a tempo deck, especially a deck that's very short on mana, but we don't have anything to do on turn 1 on the draw. So I think I'm going to just dump this one. This hand looks a lot better. We'll keep. And I have no enabler. Get rid of one of mind, I guess. Hand is a bit clunky, actually. Bit of a clunker. Abundant Harvest. Choose land or non-land. Reveal cards. Put one of them into hand. They chose land. They got a Dark Steel Citadel. We just drew a Spell Starter Sprite, which is very good news. But probably not in good shape in this deck. If this is just Affinity, I don't think this card's even going to do very much except to counter Abundant Harvests. Excellent. We got an actual counter spell. Land, land, land. Cleansing Wildfire your own land. This controller may search the library for a basic land, so you're ramping yourself up is what you're telling me. Put onto the battlefield tapped. You know what? I don't like that. I don't know what you're ramping into, but I don't want to know. I don't want to know. Don't tell me. Okay, so now I can... I'm just do nothing. There's a chance I'll just run out a spell starter sprite on their turn. Hopefully they don't have removal. What the hell is this? Destroy target land. Its controller may search their library for a basic land card put onto the battlefield tapped. Well, I still can't do anything about this. What is escape shift? Okay. Guess we're gonna let that go. I don't have a choice. It gets to go down, but untapped. You kidding me? Okay, we're gonna force spike this. What are they doing? What are they doing? What are they working towards? I don't get it. I really don't understand. Okay, so we're going to attack. Get Ninja of the Deep Hours in play. Get some cards. Of course, always yield this. Yes. I'm no fool here. So I could play the Fairy Miscreant and One of Mind. And I have a feeling I can't counter anything in this deck with Spell Starter Sprite. I could stack my deck, draw 2 cards, and if they play some big kahuna thing, I could snap it up. Guess we'll put this on top, the Faeries on the bottom, and then I'll play One of Mind. I played a land already. They are ramping towards the high mana cost Cascade creatures and then slam a Monarch creature to smash you to pulp. There's a battlefield draw card. Fair enough. You know what? Maybe I should have kept that other Fairy so that I had some chance of countering something with this. Right, they're going to bolt that guy. So that's actually something I can counter. Moon Circuit Hacker. Haxing. I'd love to draw a card. Ooh, Ninja of the Deep Hours. Guess we'll play the Seer again. Put this on the bottom. Put this definitely on the top. I have no way of drawing this card right now, though. Okie dokie. What is the cheapest big Cascade spell in their deck? Okay, well, I guess it's 6. Or I guess it's 7. Reach, Trample, Cascade. That's painful. Galvanic Blast. Well, at least I can counter that. So I can at least snap this thing. Wait, the turn is not too bad. So I can play Ninja of the Deep Hours, bring Spell Starter Sprite back to hand to counter whatever they replay down there. So let's snap it up. Reach my ass. Now let's attack with everything. Or do I bring... No, I'm going to bring back this. We want to Ninja the Deep Hours to resolve first, so that we draw a card. Mutagenic Growth is not great, but whatever. Or we can loot it away. Okay, I'll dump the island, play an island, and then now we can... If they tap out to do the same thing, hopefully we can Spell Stutter Sprite the Cascaded spell and just counterspell the big chonker. Okay, Cascade. Hopefully Boarding Party. Oh god! Haste, Cascade, which also has Cascade. Lightning Bolt. Okay, I can counter that. Okay, this one can resolve. This one cannot, because it has reach. Okay, we'll counter this one. We're not in that bad a shape. We're gonna stay on defense, huh? Okay. So we can just bring back whatever they don't block. I think. Or no, we just let it die? Okay, we're very close to winning. Like, we're really close to winning here. Okay, so let's attack. Okay, so I can Ninja the Deep Hours this one. That's gonna be 5 damage. They should have Smash You there. You have mainly Flyers. No, I don't. I actually have mainly ninjas. Okay, draw first, then loot. Now loot. Fairy Seer is okay, but we'll discard the island. Okay, play Fairy Seer. Hopefully draw some good stuff. That is so nice. But it's a turn away. How many fairies do I have? Oh, I could have mutagenic growth the thing? Yeah, that's not a bad idea. Another boarding party. Lightning Bolt, we can Spellstar Sprite that. Thank God. Alright, 2 6/3s in play. Nikachu, you can ninjutsu on the moon circuit and then ninjutsu moon circuit on Sprite. That's a neat line, but I still had a lot of mana up. Galvanic Blast deals 2 damage. Do they have Metalcraft? Of course they have Metalcraft. Okay. It's dead. We're still in pretty good shape. I mean, if we draw mutagenic growth, we win. Take 6 damage, I guess. Yeah, I think I'm just going to attack for 3, and we'll leave this thing up for a blocker, I think. Or maybe it's best to attack with everything, force them to block. No, I think I'm just going to attack for 3. I'll have 1 blocker up. It's close, though. Okay, another boarding party. Abundant Harvest. That is fine. Oops! I was not supposed to let that resolve. Okay, hopefully I don't die here. I shouldn't die. I think I still am in good shape, because I can just block one of these. I'll go to 12, but my mutagenic growth is offline. And then we'll just counterspell whatever. We'll either target the creatures or burn our face. Yeah, counter that. Maybe this actually worked out, because if I attacked... Well, I guess I'm attacking for lethal, and if they kill one, I just mutagenic growth something else. So anyway, it all worked out. I probably look stupid, though, for letting that resolve. Alright, so now what do we want? We want... mutagenic growth looks not too bad. They've got a lot of bolts and galvanic blasts. But they got a lot of green creatures. These don't look that great. They don't look as good. Counter target artifact or enchantment spell? I didn't see any. Nikachu, do you plan on playing Pauper and Paper? Absolutely. This is my first time ever playing Pauper. Oh, is this members only right now? It should be public. But the no, there's a public one. This is not members only. If you're here, you can see. Well, there's going to be the immediate replay is for members, but eventually it will be public. I'll have a edited version. There's an hey, basically everything is a merfolk here. It's merfolk and spirit. I don't know what to do. Like, I might want to just keep... Like, Snap, in theory, is not a good one. But at the same time, how do I deal with that big, chonky, stupid thing if it resolves? My only chance is to bounce it back to hand and then go in for the win. But what are they bringing in? Is what really matters. Maybe I should just trust that. Do you know what I should do? I just have to trust to counter anything that ramps them. So the ramp is what we have to attack, because if they can't ramp, all those expensive cards are just stuck in their hand. Okay, so I have to take out 4 cards. Okay, I'll just trust that I don't need mutagenic growth. I could be wrong about this. They've got a lot. They have a lot of burn spells, and I can trade with those stupid 3 toughness creatures. I can beat No, I can't beat Galvanic Blast if they have Metalcraft, but I can beat Galvanic Blast if they only just play for 2. But is there anything I can take out? I gotta keep Counterspell. Ninja of the Deep Hours. Maybe have 1 Mind is not the greatest. Oh, I know it's bad. Force Spike is bad. Okay. Made up my mind. I think Force Spike is pretty crappy. Maybe on the draw it's better, but... this hand is... good enough. An artifact land, of course. I keep thinking this is the Scry... No, this is the Scryland. These look too similar to me. They look identical. Okay, so I'll start this party off with a Fairy Seer, because we do need lands badly. Oh god. Put that on the bottom. Put that on the bottom. How you enjoying the format so far? It's okay! It's okay. Abundant Harvest, sure. That is nasty. Alright, well... I'll play the Delver, and one of 2 things is going to happen. Either I'm going to draw a land, or either there's going to be an instant on top of my deck, or I'm going to draw a land, and everything's going to be good. Foretold card number... something. Trample. Am I supposed to see this? Oh, or is that maybe that's what they found with their Abundant Harvest? Land, please. Thank you very much. Alright, let's start the party off with a Fairy Miscreant. Or I could do nothing. I could play Spellstarter Sprite. I can just flash in a Spellstarter Sprite. It's not bad. It's not terrible. There's the battlefield, draw a card. I cannot interact with this card. I can interact with that one, but they probably have a burn spell or something. Oh, they don't. Well, then we're in good shape, because then we can get the Ninja of the Deep Hours in play. And that is a good draw too. Okay, so let's... Now I regret not having this mutagenic growth, because I can at least get in... These blockers are annoying. Let's... No, I'll get Moon Circuit Hacker, because I really want to hold up the blue. More lands. More good stuff. Okay, pass. So my plan, if I can, I'm just countering all the ramp, but unfortunately they're not ramping anymore. An owl bear? It's got an owl face, but it's a bear. It's a bird bear. This is not from Ikoria. This is from the Dungeons and Dragons set. Okay, so we can counterspell this. So now how do I deal with this stupid Sarulf's Packmate? I guess I do nothing. Oh, I kept the mutagenic growth in. Excellent. I guess I'm just going to do nothing with that, though. Well, I could attack, just make them trade, but I'd rather hold it for Ninja of the Deep Hours or something. Well, I could attack. No, I'm just gonna hold on to my immunogenic growth. Okay, here come the big things. Or not. Okay, no big things here. Counterspell, beautiful. Beautiful, that's exactly what I wanted to see. I think I'll put another Moon Circuit Hacker in play. Haha, ninjutsu. Splinter taught me well. Damn it, I want more lands. Okay, whatever. Just pass. Problem with this deck is that it's built against blue decks. Pfft, I don't care. Does it look like I care? Okay, Cascade. Cascade all you want. Cleansing Wildfire. Not going to do much here. I will let that resolve. These are indestructible, right? What a funny spell. And we'll counterspell this. Happy Saturday, Nikachu. Elftron deck going well. Okay, so now I think I'm going to attack with both of these. And we'll Mutagenic Growth one of them. So I don't have to deal with that other idiot anymore. We got a Delver. I actually don't even think I like the Delver right now. I'm gonna dump the Delver. Play Fairy Miscreant. Lets me hold up Spellstar Sprite and Hydroblast and go. So now if they play the big... If they play a red one... Oh, that's a green one. But it only has Trample, no big deal. But it has card draw, which is a big deal. Well, I think I should play the Spellstutter Sprite and then replace it with Ninja of the Deep Hours or Moon Circuit something, so I don't think that's too bad of an idea. Instead of rebouncing the stupid Fairy Miscreant over and over again. Well, it looks like we're going to fight over this. Funny enough. We had a little bit of a fight going on. Oh, so we should draw some cards. So I attack with these two, replace it with Ninja of the Deep Hours. Get my Spellstarter Sprite back. No, I'm gonna draw cards. Fairy Miscreant and Fairy Seer. So I can play Fairy Seer. You know, I think I'm gonna play Moon Circuit Hacker instead, so I can replay my Spellstutter Sprite. What a boring format. This is a grindy format. We're grinding. Land, please. Yay! I get to play Fairy Miscreant. Hold on, do I want to play Fairy Miscreant? Yes, we want to play Fairy Miscreant. Just draw a random card. Probably, actually, maybe Fairy Seer. Actually, you know what? I regret that. I should play Fairy Seer and hopefully stack a counterspell on top of my deck. Alright, we're getting in there. The bunch of dorks. And here comes another big mama. Ugh, finally, it's the red card and I've burned my blast. Okay, you get to Cascade into a Cleansing Wildfire, which I'll gladly counter. Because that might as well be like card draw at this point. I'm in a position where I can just start chump blocking attacking. Sure. Okay, so we will chump with the Fairy Miscreant, I think. Just take 4, no big deal. I hate these Delvers. These Delvers really suck. Okay, let's stack our deck. Mutagenic growth. I don't really like any of these. Reach is what you don't want right now. Delvers are good chumpers. They are great chumpers. They are fantastic chumpers. Okay, let's play this ninjutsu guy. Return our Spellstar Sprite back to hand. Stack triggers. Man, these games go long. Okay, discard. I'm gonna keep at least one of those lands, and I guess I'll dump a Delver here. Okay, and pass. Hello. Another party! Oh, what a party that this guy's having. Galvanic Blast has entered the revealed card zone, and we will Spellstar Sprite that thing. This deck has so much value. The value is just insane. This deck was built to beat the blue deck, and we obliterated it anyway. Have all your big chonky creatures. You can't block flyers. This can't block flyers. King Kosher is like, wow, this deck is really good. It is really good. Okay, so we won the die roll, and as far as I'm concerned, we've already won this match. This hand's amazing. Keep. I think winning the die roll into this hand is just busted. There was a moment that you had 2 Delvers in hand and scryed a Mutagenic Growth to the bottom. Wasn't it better to play and flip them? No, because I was going to win next turn, or I was going to win very quickly anyway. Okay, so... Well, here's a question. What am I supposed to lead off? I guess the Fairy Seer. Ninja the Deep Hours. Actually, I already have one. I actually just want lands. I think always... The name of the game is lands, lands, lands. Actually, I guess I could have played kept the Ninja the Deep Hours and let them kill. Oh god, Elves. That's the death of any tempo deck. What can they do on turn 2? I'm thinking of snapping this, then playing Ninja the Deep Hours, get in 2 damage, then they might play some Elf Dorks, and then by the third turn afterwards, I'll have Counterspell up for like some big beefy creature. I don't know what I'm playing around here, to be honest. I don't know what Elves can do to me. But, because, yeah, they don't have any of the rare Elves. What the hell do they have? Just a bunch of mana dorks? Just a bunch of mana dorks? Always yes, give me those cards. Mutagenic Growth. This actually won't be too bad, because if they try to block my Ninja the Deep Hours on the battlefield, I can Mutagenic Growth it. When they banned High Tide years ago, Elves became king. Add a green for each elf on the battlefield. That could be a problem. See, my problem is not even trying to kill, like, the biggest, best thing. The biggest problem is dealing with, a bunch of little dorks on the battlefield that I can't do squat about. We might have to take the tempo plan, fam. We might have to take a tempo plan. They have an elf that gets +1/+1 for each elf cast. That leads to the Stampede. I bet your opponents hate you as soon as they see a fairy. I don't know. It depends. I think Elves is really good versus tempo decks. Traditionally. I don't know about in this format. But traditionally, it's really good, because they just spew out a bunch of stuff, and I can only counter 1, right? You wanted me to draw another card? Or do you want to jump block? They play Elvish Vanguard, a former rare? Oh god. So we got one of Mind. Okay, so I think we have to get the Delver going, and I'll hold up Counterspell for something. I mean, alternatively, I could give them one turn. I don't even want to do that, though. Add a green for each elf on the battlefield. Like, they're going to have, like, a big turn next turn no matter what. Which just disgusts me. That would be a really good time to have Snap again. Snap this thing up. Yep. I know I can stack my deck with a Fairy, but I'm trying to prepare for some big kahuna. Tap 2 elves you control, add 1 mana. Okay, I think this is where I draw the line. Ah, F. Huron Ranger. Alright, so this is a problem. This is all a problem. I guess I should have just let all this crap resolve. Tap and untap. Creature you control, add 1 mana. So they only just had a bunch of dinky crap. Oh no, but if this is going to be the big kahuna, then I'm going to feel stupid. Yup. Look at the top 5 cards of your library and reveal any number of creature cards from among them and put them into your hand. Okay, I should have just let all that stuff resolve. And then we would have been in okay shape. Alright, we're racing. Top 5 cards. Reveal any number of creature cards. Hopefully they don't find too many. Oh, they found 4 cards? You gotta be kidding me. What are these? Okay, they're all mana dorks. Tap and untap. Okay, it's all mana dorks. I'm okay with that. We're playing Pauper. My brother's here now.
That card is way too expensive to be in this format.
Was this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9? Alright, we got some work to do. Now, here's the good news. A lot of them are 1 toughness creatures. So we can trade with Fairy Seer and Fairy Miscreant. Okay, let's see what happens here with this Delver.
I thought Basic Island was like $100.
No. Do I want to reveal this card? No, I don't want to reveal my island to them. Okay, so we've got... We don't have a Fairy in play yet, so let's put the Fairy Seer in play. To stack our... To enable at least one of mine. I guess it doesn't matter what I draw here. Spellstarter Sprite will be... I think inadequate! So I'm going to play a land. I'm going to play this. I could hold up the Spellstarter Sprite for an extra creature. And you know what? No, maybe it's going to be fine. Put that on top. Put this on the bottom. Play one of mind. And attack? And then maybe they'll block? Okay, I could use more card draw. I'm not really the beatdown, but I could still use the cards. Okay, they let that go through. That's fine. Ooh, I got Fairy Seer.
This isn't Murphic.
No, it's not Murphic. I could play 2 Fairy... I could play Fairy Miscreant and Fairy Seer. Maybe that's what's worth it, and then I'll definitely flip this Delver next turn. I'll put Of One Mind on top. Put the Force Spike on the bottom. Play Fairy Miscreant. Alright, we have some blockers. Shield's down, but whatever. Just hope they draw another Mana Dork or something.
So all these cards are only worth a bone?
No, actually, this is like $5 or something. Hey, stop playing! What are you doing? Stop it! What is this? Choose a creature type. Draw a card. You've got to be kidding me! What a draw. That was like the nut draw. We dead, folks. We dead. Whenever you cast an elf... Yeah, create a 1/1. We dead. There was nothing I could do about it, though. Even if I had a counterspell up. No, I screwed this up by... We probably would win if I just let the Birchlore Ranger resolve. And then I just wait for that one big thing. I should have just let all the Mana Dorks resolve. My counterspell was completely wasted. Elves deck playing card that depicts mostly fairies. Yeah. How fitting. Holy top deck, Batman. They still have 7 cards in hand. That's disgusting. Oh, we were so close. So close. To make the great comeback. At least, okay, I'm going to learn about the deck. Target creature gets +X/+X until end of turn, where X is the number of elves you control. So basically, if one gets through, you then make that... what's this? Whenever another elf enters the battlefield, put a counter on Elvish Vanguard. That's not bad for a common. Well-Wisher. You gain 1 life for each elf on the battlefield. Oh yeah, this is going to be a tough matchup. I don't know what the actual matchup is supposed to be, but I'm going to assume this is our Nemesis deck. I'm assuming this is the Nemesis deck. Fortunately, we have Gutshot in the sideboard. We do have Gutshot in the sideboard. That is actually going to be a very good deck card in this matchup. Keep them elves down. Yeah. We were so close to making the great comeback. Oh, the great comeback. All we need is hibernation. I don't think there's a chance in hell ever coming back from this, so screw it. I don't want to show them anything. I don't want to show them the mutagenic growth. I don't care if I'm the most stocked deck in the universe. Okay, I think Force Spike is pretty pointless in a matchup like this. So we'll definitely bring in the Gutshot. And we will dump maybe Of One Mind. Counterspell we definitely need to keep, even though that is a little bit clunky. What sucks is, even if we win this next game, we're still going to struggle because we're going to be on the draw in Game 3. I think our opportunity to steal this match came that last turn. Actually, no, let's get... What am I doing? No, mutagenic growth might be fine. Okay, I'll take a 1, but I think mutagenic growth might be fine in this matchup, so we can attack on the ground with our creatures and then at least pump them up when they block. We have no lands. Mulligan. We have lands. Keep.
They mulligan.
I guess we'll dump 1 snap. Because I can't get rid of too many things here. Alright, start this off with Faeries here. I'll put this on the bottom. I'll put Delver on the top, because we definitely need some sort of clock of some sort. Hey, Mario. The Llanowar Elves. The start of all the pain. And I think we're gonna have a very similar turn like we did last game, where we snap, and then I'll actually empty my hand this time, because I don't think they can have a big turn. I don't think they can have a big turn here. So it gives us some ability to get our stuff out on the battlefield, then we'll hold up the counterspell for their... So they'll like bring this back, they'll replay like some mana dorks, whatever, and then we'll have counterspell up for the next following turns. Hopefully they have only 1 big payoff spell. But I think we threw away game 1. That was definitely a opportunity to get ahead in this match, and then if we could lose game 2, we could hopefully steal game 3. Yeah, so here we go. Same situation. So, like, they'll spew their hand, whatever. Got an island? No. But you know what? I don't think I mind trading here. I don't even think they want to trade. Maybe they want to trade. No, they didn't want to trade. Whenever another elf enters the battlefield, put a counter on this thing. That's a beefer. Okay, I don't really want to counter this, but, like, that's a win condition. Gotta respect. Gotta respect the win condition. Alright, we got nothing. Okay, please show me an instant. Or,
This instant!
an instant or a ninja. I'll take a ninja too. A ninja is good with me. Gimme ninja! Show me the Ninja Turtle power. I think Faeries rewards good playing too and has a lot of good stuff. Of one mind. Yes, of course. Excellent. Let's draw some cards.
Oh, wow.
F you! Okay, so we'll gut shot this thing immediately.
I mean, that was the nut draw.
And it was not bad. It was not bad. Mutagenic growth is not great here. Now I wish I had the Force Spike, but basically threw out Force Spike for this thing. Lead the Stampede. Look at the top 5 cards. Go for it. Alright. We need a little... Oh, do you know what? Actually, this is going to matter, because we have a 2-turn clock. We're going to attack for 5 in the air, and then we're going to attack for 7. Deals 1 damage to each creature with flying. How dare you? So rude. Well, at least the Delver lives. Okay, so... And we could keep one alive? This is late? So we attack for 5. We still... If they play another Archer, that will be a problem. 1 damage to each creature with flying. That's a problem. That's annoying. Okay, so we attack... Does it have... Doesn't have reach for some reason. Usually these cards have reach. Okay, attack for 5. You go to 6. So it's like... It's still going to take a few more turns.
Just took it.
Well, they can't do anything.
Oh, yeah, it was...
Summoning
It was
sickness.
being dumb. Dumb rules.
The dumb rules.
What is this? So what is the rule of pop? Like, how cheap must the card be?
No, it's not a cheapness. It's just, has it ever been printed in common?
Huh.
Creatures you control get +0 and have reach. I can counter this, but they'll counter my counter with this damn thing. Everything it can't have reach. Ugh, that is a beating. I want a Spellstarter Sprite this thing, but then they deal 1 damage to each creature with flying. But they'll tap it down. I can't do anything about this permanent once it hits the battlefield. Man, it's been a long time since I've seen the Spider Silk armor. And that's not exactly what I thought would be killing me at this juncture. What do I do? I guess I have to force... I don't know what I'm doing, but like, we gotta do something. Okay, so we're gonna lose all our guys. I mean, I could mutagenic growth something, but I won't. Okay, so we get to keep the Delver, which can kill the Llanowar Elf. That is interesting. Okay, so they have that. Okay, so how do I get this Delver for victory? Moon Circuit Hacker. Interesting. Although I don't really want to play this.
Put him down to 1.
Alright, Delver. You're our only hope. Help me, Insectile Aberration. You're our only hope.
It's like
C3PO.
from that Kafka novel.
Yeah, really, yeah. The Metamorphosis.
I woke up and I was a big bug.
Yeah.
Still had to go into work, though.
That is a very weird book. Alright, here comes the hacker. In Delver we trust. Try shooting this thing down. But I don't think anything is gonna work. Like, I can't get through 3 of these damn creatures. Plus, it's gonna, like, deal damage as well. Elves, my nemesis in Legacy, my nemesis in Modern, and once again, my nemesis in Pauper. Yeah, you cast the reach buff on their turn. Spiderweb is insane. Another one! Well, Delver can still beat these things. Target creature gets +X/+X until end of turn. That's just fantastic. Ninja of the Deep Hours. Okay, so this is an interesting situation, actually. This is very interesting. Because they have to block. I think they have to block or they die. Right? They have to block our creatures. And if one of them gets through, maybe it's GG. And we can get rid of this stupid piece of shit.
Still fine.
This is very interesting. I'm trying to attack. I'm waiting to attack. Prepare to attack! On my count, 3, 2, where do they go? Where are they? They must have hyperjets on that thing. Well, what do we got on here? Cuisinart? Find them! Wait, we're gonna go to ludicrous speed! I'm so disappointed that there is no sequel to Spaceballs.
John Candy's dead.
I think there's some other people that are dead. Also, what's his name?
Mel Brooks.
Mel Brooks, very old. Very old. Not sure if he wants to spend the remainder of his life doing that thing. Oh, damn. So close. So what is this? Target creature gets +X/+X until end of turn, where X is the number of elves on the battlefield. Yeah, it's gonna suck. Okay, let's get rid of the archer. F you, archer. You screwed me up! You killed my family, and now I kill you. They've gone plaid! What are you gonna do? Whatever, okay. Yeah, your final hurrah there. That was so close. Everything still has reach, though, which is a problem. Maybe was killing this more appropriate? Oh no, this would have died. I need something that will give my creature unblockable here. Lead the Stampede, okay. Yeah, more archers. There's a Spaceballs cartoon with Mel Brooks voicing characters that's mediocre. I gotta go check that out. Okay, I'm just gonna concede this. This is stupid. Alright, we lose to Elves. Elves is hard. Oh, you know what? I could have... No, I don't have enough gut shots left in the deck. There's only 2 gut shots left. So what can I draw here? Spell Starter Sprite. This is not doing it. Alright, we lost the die roll on this one. Hand is very dubious. I guess we're gonna keep it, though. There's no interaction. It's all beatdown. So I'll see what this is like. Mountain Go. Alright, well, I guess I'll play Delver Go. We haven't got the multiple fairy miscreant turn. Festival Crasher. Whenever you cast an instant or sorcery spell, it gets +2/+0 until end of turn, and it's a 1/3 creature. Okay.
All these new cards.
So this is like a Kiln Fiend deck. I have a snap. Yes, I would love to reveal that. That'd be sweet. Okay, so how do we... I guess we just snap this thing and then just play a bunch of stuff. Because slowing the opponent down seems to be the most important thing.
All these great cards.
Yeah, a lot of great cards. And then we can play Fairy Seer into Fairy Miscreant.
I'm guessing Snap isn't modern legal.
I don't know, actually. Oh, Snap again. We definitely want to put that on top. I'll put the counterspell on the bottom. I think I'm just gonna flood the board with creatures. And I'll play the Fairy Miscreant. Snap and Ninjutsu? Why would I want to bounce my Delver back to my hand? That sounds ridiculous. Kiln Fiend.
There's the actual Kiln Fiend.
There's the actual Kiln Fiend, yeah. Actual Kiln Fiend.
Ooh! Tempo.
So what's interesting is if I try to snap this, maybe they'll bolt their own creature and screw me over. Well, anyway, I'm gonna do this anyway.
It's a bolt that ain't going to your face.
And then now I think we'll put... I think I should play... I think I should play Fairy Seer and stack my draw. And we'll put a Moon Circuit something in play. Ugh, I don't really like any of these. I want lands, to be honest. Put on bot or some interaction. Put them all on the bottom.
What just happened?
I ninjutsu'd a creature into play. Okay, this actually looks pretty good. We could probably save our Delver from a bolt if that ever comes up. I'm sure when this deck goes off, though, it like wins in one shot. Festival. So this guy again. I might have to leave up a blocker. Do they have mutagenic growth of their own? They probably have mutagenic growth of their own. And lava darts. So at the moment... Okay, so now we have to ninjutsu because there's no... Oh, actually, I don't need to ninjutsu. Let's first see... Well, I shouldn't have played that land. Okay, let's first see what we're going to draw off the top of our deck. Counter spell and of one mind. I'm not in love with either of these. But maybe I like the counter spell a little bit. They have ways of giving trample. That's good for them. I think I'm going to put On One Mind on the bottom, and I'm going to put Counterspell on top. And I think I'm going to attack for something. 4, 5, 6. Sure. Kiln Fiend is the only deck I absolutely hate in Pauper. Okay, so they're like, no, we're not blocking anything. So if that's the case, then I should actually play the Ninja of the Deep Hours. At least draw the counter spell. And get in a little bit more damage. You know, I should have attacked with the Fairy Seer, because that's actually a better card to put back in my hand. Maybe I screwed that one up. Did not think about that. Alright, so at least we get in for 6 damage, and we are attacking for lethal next turn. Yes. Okay, we get the counterspell, and we do get to loot. That's a great card. Oh, I didn't need to do this. I just needed to draw this. Oh, I was drawing this. I was drawing the counterspell anyway. Okay, I feel like I blundered there. Because I need to counter like a card that will give the creatures trample if it does give trample. Anyway, okay, so I massively screwed that up. I feel very, very ashamed. Alright, let's hope we don't die. Which is a big hope, I guess. Crash through. Creatures can control gain trample. That's what I need to counterspell. Okay, so I got 2 toughness to block all this stuff. Yeah, you know what? I missed that. I was gonna draw. I was gonna loot that turn. Let's see. Do they have 2 crash throughs? Lightning bolt my face. Seems quite reasonable. Let's see if this is like Lava Dart Central. Anyway, we will attempt to soak up some damage. 2 damage, in fact. Temur Battle Rage. Yeah, that's a good one. That's also worth counterspelling. Actually, if we countered the Crash Through, we'd probably still lose to the Temur Battle Rage. Okay, we did. So close. Were we on the draw that game? Anyway, we do have really... Do they have 1 toughness creatures? Kiln Fiend is 1/2. The other one was like a 1/3, I think. What are these creatures? I don't think I want the Gut Shot in here, but maybe I do. I definitely want to bring Hydroblast and the rest of them. It looks really good. Force Spike actually doesn't look too bad in this deck. Especially... Yeah, I don't think Force Spike is too bad, hitting the turn spells on turn 2. Okay, I'll take out Mutagenic Growth. It's like, it seems like an okay card, but not the best. And we'll take out, I think I'm going to take out some card draw. I think I'll take out some card draw. I think it's just going to be important to bash face and interact at the same time.
They don't.
This hand is good, actually. I think this hand is very good. Let's just hope the Delver lives to turn 2. Swift Spear, okay. Not bad.
Block it.
No. I have a blue Elemental Blast, so I'll absolutely reveal that card. Definitely attack. How to play this turn? Because I could snap the Swift Spear, or I could just do nothing. And then pass. Okay, hold on. I snap. Let's say we have a cat. No, okay, this is actually fine. Okay, so we will snap. And then pass. And then we'll spell. They play it Spellstarter Sprite if they red Elemental Blast or kill our. Okay, they don't even have anything. Then I'm just playing. If there was a war to be fought and we lost the war, then we could just blue Elemental Blast the Swift Spear on our turn. Snap on their turn? What's the point of snapping on their turn? They could counter it. If I wait on their turn and they play red Elemental Blast, is that what it's called? Yeah, this is the blue Elemental. If they play red Elemental Blast, I get blown out. I would never snap on their turn. I have to snap on my turn. Come on, I've never played this format, and I know what to do. My opponent was tapped out. Okay, so I don't think I'm going to change anything. Let's do this again. But now we're on the draw versus... I think this deck... I mean, thank God for the red Elemental Blast and all this other crap. I don't think I can keep this hand. This hand is very... is a huge clunker. Oops. Yeah, I'm just not going to keep this hand. I need 1-drops. This is good. I think this hand is a good hand. I'll keep this one.
They kept.
Just dump an island. I like all the lands. I like the lands. I like the interaction. I like everything. Yeah, you never let Kiln Fiend players have a turn. Never.
Is Black Lotus common?
No. Not at all. Okay, I guess we just have to start blowing these things up. We're a control deck now. How are your first impressions of Pauper? I think this deck is really cool. That's my impression.
What is this doing here?
It's common. That's what it's doing here. Oh, Lava Dart, you son of a bitch.
Should be banned.
There are cards banned in Pauper, but Faithless Looting is not one of them. So, I guess playing the Fairy Miscreant is not terrible here. Because if they're basically saying, I'm going to lose a mountain for this Lava Dart, and I think that's a fine exchange. Note to self, when building Pauper, get the Kiln Fiends, sure. Okay, let's fight this thing while it's on the stack. Alright. Went out with no resistance. They blow it up. I'm just gonna let that resolve. That's fine. Not gonna fight over it. The most important thing in a deck like this is to fight over the creatures. And I could play Ninja of the Deep Hours. Oh, maybe. Should I play Ninja of the Deep Hours here? I don't want to. We have a snap, so like if we draw like a small creature, we could snap our own creature back to our hand and save the Ninja of the Deep Hours.
You get to do nothing.
Yeah, probably is getting pissed. Okay, that's different. All right, so I'll play the Moon Circuit Hacker, and then we can snap it back to our hand if it's in danger. 2 Faithless Lootings in the graveyard. Okay. That finally resolves. Snap.
Bye.
This is irrelevant, but whatever.
So much hate.
So much hate.
Ooh.
I have a Delver. Doesn't really matter. So we will attack with our Moon Circuit Hacker.
Finally, damage. Turn 6.
Hopefully. Okay, we're gonna draw a card. Excellent, that's a nice one.
Jeez.
Okay, so Delver and pass.
It's never ending. It just doesn't stop.
I think you're ahead now. If he has no creatures, he has no way to win. We killed 1,000,000 creatures. Killing all the creatures. Yes, that resolves.
But not for long.
No, not for long.
This guy's gonna throw.
I guess I should just go for it now.
This guy's about to throw his computer out the window.
Okay.
Big.
Let's see if we draw anything good here. Island. No, I will not show that. So we might as well attack ninjutsu this guy in play and then replay everything. Okay, they can see it. They're like, nah, we're not winning this one. They packed it in. They've played versus fairy wizards humans before. This deck is insane. What are we? We lost the die roll? I don't like these hands on the draw. These are just insanely clunky. And this format's pretty mana efficient, so screw this hand. This hand is a little bit better, so I'll keep, and I'll actually dump a Ninja of the Deep Hours. So I keep maximum mana. So at least we can Force Spike something on turn 2 and play, I guess, Moon Circuit Hacker on turn... So, Force Spike on our turn 1, but Moon Circuit Hacker on turn 2. This is the same thing. A lot of red mana in this deck. Okay, deal 1 damage to each opponent. You get a blood token, whatever. So is this black burn? What else does it do? It just enters the battlefield, deal 1 damage. Wit Money Man says that match is the reason I love this format. Hell, we could have blue and red Elemental Blast in Modern. I'd be totally for it. In fact, I think we deserve it. The way you play this deck is obvious how comfortable you are with mono blue. It's a great thing. Oh yeah, I know my mono blue. Damn it, we can't counter this thing. Okay, I think being on the draw and being up against a very mana efficient deck, we're basically dead. Okay, I can't tap out because then they'll just smush me, so I'll just pass again. Them artifact lands again. So I can hold up Counterspell for a creature. At the very least, I'd like to play Moon Circuit Hacker and have Force Spike up as backup. So they're gonna Madness this thing? That's fine. Then I can Force Spike. Or maybe I'll counter that. Because then I can have Force Spike up with when I play Moon Circuit Hacker. Yeah, I think I'm gonna counter this. Because with so few lands, I suspect that they're going to tap out anyway for something. I can't have too many 2-drops in my hand or I'm just gonna get crushed. Getting a lot of lands though. Okay. Moon Circuit Hacker hacks the moon. No one knows how to hack the moon except the Moon Circuit Hacker. I love Pauper, but I haven't played it in a little bit. How has Swiftspear been doing? Actually, we've destroyed every Swiftspear deck, but I don't know about this one. Maybe we're not going to destroy this Swiftspear deck. Vampire's Kiss. Player loses 2 life. No, forget all that. I got the Force Spike. See, that's why I held up the Force Spike. There are a lot of you in chat. You wanted me to Force Spike that last thing. You can't do that. That's not mana efficiency at all. No, I had to use my counterspell on that last one. You could actually argue to do nothing. I did not need to counter that burn spell, but because I'm on the draw, I want to keep my life total as high as possible. Ah, just going to go in with the Swiftspear. You're going to do a little blocker here thing over here, huh? Okay. Well, F us. We drew a bunch of lands. What are we gonna do? We don't really have many options. I guess I'm just gonna attack and then I'm gonna play us. I mean, I have 2 options: attack and trade with this, or don't attack. Keep it on blocking duty. But if I play Ninja of the Deep Hours here, that just says I have nothing in my hand. I have, like, absolutely nothing. Ninjutsu time? But only ninjutsu if I get through. You have to be not blocked. Return an unblocked creature. This thing's gonna block 100,000,000%. I guess we're just gonna play a Ninja of the Deep Hours. It's a sad line, but we're gonna do what we gotta do. Hardcasting Ninja might be the best choice here. Leave 1 turn untapped out, but it's the only it's the only choice I have. I'm only making this line, doing this line. The other option is attack and make them block. And the advantage to that is that's 1 less creature that they have on their side, and maybe that's worth more than this. But because I'm so far down on resources, it's better I keep as many of my resources preserved as possible. It's a really tough spot. They're clearly screwed on mana, and they've got like 1,000,000 cards in hand. Willis Council, starting with you, each player votes for death or torture. If death gets more votes, each opponent sacrifices a creature. If torture gets more votes, or the vote is tied, each opponent loses 4 life. I would love to lose 4 life right now. I was born to lose 4 life. So what am I voting for? Torture. I vote torture. Am I even going to be allowed to vote? I don't want to vote death.
This is a weird format.
They do not care to block. Okay, I'll take 2, go to 6. Be very unhappy about it, but whatever. Right, living on the edge. Okay, that's not bad. Okay, attack. Get in there, you dummies. Get in there! Our only chance is tempoing our opponent out. Okay, they're gonna go for the block. It's the only way I can guarantee to draw a card, though. Not what I wanted to see at all. That was a bad one. Why not double block? This is my only way of winning the game. They'll kill the Ninja of the Deep Hours, and it would just be this, my 2-1 Moon Circuit Breaker versus the Voldaren Epicure. I can't get ahead there. Oh, God. Their situation is clunky. Stop drawing lands! Like, if I can draw 2 spells in 1 turn, we're in good shape. Like, we're back in the game, basically. Alright, here's my Fairy Miscreant. Yeah. Am I chump blocking? I think I'm chump blocking this stupid thing. No! At least it's not red mana. I think they need red mana more. The only way we were able to beat their 2-lander, because when they're in a situation where they can only play 1 spell a turn, we can beat them if we can play 2 spells a turn, but we keep drawing lands, which is something we are very abundant in. Lightning bolt me? What did I do to you?
Well, that card's offline.
Yeah, this is dead now. Stone dead. Blocky, blocky. Alright, come on. Yeah, okay, that is something. Alright. That is at least not nothing. We have to keep... We need to draw, like, spell every turn. I want that divination. Give me the divination. I would kit my kingdom for that divination! I got no fairies? Whatever. Okay, let's draw a bunch of cards. I've never been so happy to draw divination in my entire life. Yes! Oh, we could... Well, this is still dead, but whatever. Alright. This is what Pauper is all about. It's about the comeback story.
Tap out big.
Or just don't draw lands. Oh man, this really needed to not be, like, this wasn't great. More counter spell. Absolutely not. Okay, I think the fact that they're stuck on one red is what's keeping us in this game. What we really need is like something like Spell Stutter Sprite. Okay, this Ninja of the Deep Hours. We're going deep with this thing. We're going deep with Ninja of the Deep Hours. Oh god, that's not good. That was a bad one, chat. That was really bad. Cause now I really need to keep up the blocker and interacting thing. Now we need that divination again. How did we draw so many lands? That is not a bad card, but I depend on my opponent sort of blundering. They need to like play their spell pre-combat. I counter it, and then I can block.
Here it comes.
The flood is horrible. Hopefully they have a sorcery speed removal spell or something. Oh, they're doing it. Yes! Yes! All they had to do was attack and we were dead. Alright, we still have a chance. We're still in there, chat! We are still in! Damn these mutagenic growths rotting in my hand.
Don't have any life gain spells?
No, this is a blue tempo. Fuck. Why are we drawing so many lands? We need... Okay, now we're in trouble again. And they probably learned their lesson from... Okay, come on, divination. Divination. I think this is the end of the line. This would have been great to draw first. And then we could stack something amazing on our deck. You gotta be kidding me! I'm just gonna keep this island in my hand to bluff something. But I think that's it. I mean, unless they have a bunch of madness cards in their hand, then maybe... Okay. Oh no, but the madness card. No, they'll activate their madness card now. And also it's a blocker to our Ninja of the Deep Hours. So close, though. So close. Yeah, there's Fiery Temper, finally. I think they had a bunch of... Well, I don't know. I don't know what was in their hand. No, you can't play this. It costs a red. Okay, we're not dead yet. We're not dead yet, chat. Can we win this? Is that possible? Ugh, I wish we didn't lose one life and I could just let this thing through. Divination. Give me divination. Or snap.
No island.
It's a very awkward card. Okay, so... But it's a blocker. It is a blocker, technically. Nikachu, I'm relying on my opponent to blunder. What if they don't block? That's an interesting line. Okay, so what if they don't block? Should I Moon Circuit hacker this thing into play? But then I have to re-hard cast the ninjutsu guy. Because the thing, this is a better blocker. No, I have to chump block no matter what, right? Well, I have to chump block this. So I actually should have this 4-drop, a 2-2. So I need to draw, like, interaction plus a blocker. Decisions. Okay. Moon Circuit Hacker. Ninjutsu. Okay, draw me a card.
No island.
Yeah, please stop drawing me islands. Okay, that is actually really good. If our opponent plays a spell pre-combat. Okay, hold on. Like, we need our opponent to blunder again. Please play a spell pre-combat. Please play something pre-combat. Like Swift Spear, even. More swamps, which I think are useless. I think they want more red mana. They're clearly choked on the red mana.
Clearly.
Oh, they're gonna do it, chat. They're gonna do it, chat. One life is all you need. You only need one life in this game. That's all you need in this game is one life. Oh! You only need one life in this game. That's all it takes. That's all it takes. Yeah, the only life point that matters is the last one. We got the blockers. I reset my Ninja of the Deep Hours to block this fool. Oh, they're only going to attack with this. Okay, they're going to attack with both. Okay, we're going to make the appropriate blocks. You need some discard draw. Yeah, we're going to discard. We're going to discard with the Moon Circuit Hacker. Do I have a fairy? I don't. It's okay. We just draw right now. We got the divination.
You got all those islands.
Counter spells. Not counter spells, but is that a problem? Maybe not. Okay, we probably need a counter spell though. We probably need a counter spell very badly.
Well, you're gonna get one card draw at least.
No, I get 2 card draws.
Oh wow.
Just trying to think. Actually, I probably should ninjutsu. How much mana am I gonna have? I should probably ninjutsu this thing in play. Then I can replay it as a blocker. Because I can't hard cast this. So hold on, 2 mana to ninjutsu. I'm just trying to think what's the... If I draw 2 counter spells, I might need them. It might be better to just let this thing through. No, I should get the Ninja of the Deep Hours in play. Then I can recast this for 2 mana. And also... Okay, whatever. So we'll do this.
Hoo-ha!
Okay, I draw 2 cards.
Big stuff.
Moon Circuit Hacker is not good. I don't have any fairies to play this thing. Shoot, we might be finally dead to a burn spell. We might be dead to a burn spell here. Kebby says don't ninja. You know what? I almost agree now. I should just not have played this and then just play... Oh no, but I couldn't play 2 creatures if I did that. Although the creatures may not matter at this point.
Weird match, XD, he says.
Yeah, but it looks like you're going to get through. Hopefully they have a bunch of fiery tempers in hand. It's the only way I can think we can win. Okay, well. Delver, Moon Circuit Hacker, go. Damn it. So close. And I was so curious what we're going to draw off of One Mind, because if I didn't play this, then I definitely had the mana to play of One Mind. Why would I play Double Hacker? This is finally, the shields are down. We should have lost, objectively, a long time ago. You're representing Red Elemental Blast. Whoa! Of all the cards. Okay, Faithless Looting is not killing us right now. Yet. They could madness the black spells, though. Don't have that. What's it called? I don't even know what it's called. Don't have it, whatever it is. Alright, we don't die. And they put a Galvanic Blast in the graveyard! That's gotta be a good sign. Are they on defense?
3, 2, 1.
This is insane! This is like the tightest game I've ever won in a very long time. I'm representing Red Elemental Blast. Isn't this game 1?
No land, XD.
Wow.
And you got too much land.
So
He's done.
sorry. Yeah, I have too much. I had too much. Too much land was actually a bonus. Like, look how much we tapped out here on the last
Message didn't go
turn.
through.
All right, we go to sideboards. We're going to the sideboards. What do we want here? All these cards. Okay, it gets easier during the in sideboarding. Okay, Mutagenic Growth looked terrible. It's a burn deck. Okay, we're on the draw, so Force Spike will be good. Actually, do I like Of One Mind? No, oh no, I don't like Snap very much because we're just gonna kill the creature that gets played anyway, so it's not that great. Oh! Now, it required a little help from our opponent. It did require a little help from our opponent, because they could have just attacked so many times. I don't know, maybe they were playing around something that I don't know. Maybe it's important for them to play pre-attack. But I don't know what that something is. Oh, it feels great to win on the brink of that, and I depended so much, and I had my draws were so bad on there before. I was drawing like a land. I'm like drawing 2 cards a turn, but I keep drawing a land. There's like, this deck has less than 1/3 lands. Talks about cutting Of One Mind when he always asks for it. Yeah, I know.
This guy looks like a merfolk. It's a water horse.
It's possible I should still cut it in this matchup, but I know its card advantage is important. Whew. Whew. That was a sweater. That was a sweater. So I think they had a bunch of Fiery Tempers in hand. I mean, they obviously had a bunch of red cards. Just trim some cards? No, there's cards clearly better than others. This hand is not brilliant because I can't interact with anything on the battlefield. But I guess I'm gonna keep it.
It's time for decklist review.
Yeah. When you don't chump with all the fairies of one mind's pretty good. Well, in that game, I had a lot of mana to burn anyway, so it was okay. All right, so I mean, at least if we lose the game 2, we got game 3. Swift Spear. That's the worst thing we could possibly see. Feel like we're playing Modern all of a sudden. Oh, but unlike Modern, we've got Blue Elemental Blast to save me there. Oof, that was nice. Could not feel better. I played it like I had in my hand the entire time. Yeah, that I don't mind nearly as much. I can deal with that. Counterspell. I actually have the option to do nothing right now and just counter a few things, but they're choked on black mana. Whatever. Okay, we'll play a Delver and a Fairy Miscreant. It doesn't seem insane to pass, but they do have the option then to just keep attacking me for a few turns, and then if I don't do anything, in theory they don't have. If I pass and do nothing, they could just pass and do nothing and attack me for 1. So I would actually be behind, and I don't have anything to play at flash speed, so I might as well do this. Might as well let it. No, yo, I should block. That was wrong. I should block. I should block with my Fairy Miscreant. My life total matters a lot.
Gonna flip out.
Creatures don't matter. Okay, I'll show a counter spell, which is convenient. And I guess go on the beatdown? I guess go on the beatdown, and then we'll counter anything that we possibly can.
Counter anything that moves. Tap out big. Huge, in fact.
My favorite card that we play in this format is Blue Elemental Blast. That I wish we had in Modern. And I'm willing to give them Pyroblast. They can have Pyroblast, I don't care. I really wish I had Blue Elemental Blast available. Not in love with this card, but okay, well, I guess we'll let them discard. They have a discard outlet here anyway if they really want to. Kitchen Imp. Was this a creature? Yeah, that's definitely worth countering. I wish they'd give the other colors an elemental blast cycle.
No.
I guess it's just not in their color pie. Although red elemental blast doesn't really make any sense either. So I was willing to attack with this last turn. Ooh, blue elemental blast. So we can definitely put Moon Circuit Hacker in play. I was willing to attack with this last turn because I want to hold it for Ninja the Deep Hours or Moon Circuit Hacker. And now we get to play it. So block, wait for blocks. So now we get to draw a card, hopefully a land. It's not a land. We don't have fairies in play, and now we'll hold up the blue elemental blast. Is there a difference between red elemental blast and hydroblast? One of them can technically target things even though it's not red. It just, when it resolves, it won't get countered. So one of them, so this is counter target red spell, so it has to target a red spell. But what is the hydroblast? Is like counter target spell if it's red, and destroy target red permanent, or destroy target permanent if it's whatever. Okay, we can't counter that. So that's the difference. So you can actually target things. You can actually cast it and put it on the stack if that matters. Fill your graveyard, add to storm count, whatever.
Red spell. Big
Looks like it's a black spell.
Huge red spell.
Draw 2 cards. As initial cost, sacrifice an artifact or a creature. Draw 2 cards and create a treasure token. So it's like you lost nothing at all. That's definitely worth countering.
There should be a Black Lotus in that treasure chest.
We are relatively even here in damage. I don't think so. I think we're way ahead.
There it is.
Counter target red spell. Yeah, you are a red spell. Story checks out.
Dismember.
You're gonna draw 2 cards. Target player loses 2 life. You gain 2 life, create 2 blood tokens. That's pretty sick. That's pretty good. That's not bad. But they are running out of cards, and we have 2 counter spells in hand. I just need some cards. Draw me. Oh, sorry, not cards. Land. There, we got the land. I'll probably play Fairy Miscreant and pass. We'll draw a card. I'll dump Ninja, actually. Yeah, I'll play Fairy Miscreant, and then we can play Of One Mind perhaps next turn, and I'll just pass. I'll probably just, I might even just block this thing.
Tap out enormously.
Of One Mind is Thoughtcast. It's like Thoughtcast for a Delver deck, weirdly enough. That is so funny. Stuff Metalcraft, and hey, you know, it's actually easier to pull off, I think, than Metalcraft. Or no, it's not Metalcraft, it's Affinity. Affinity for artifacts. Okay, the most spells they can play in one turn is 2, so... What is that? Is that a fly or an ant?
Oh, that's an ant for sure.
I think that's an ant?
Or maybe a potato bug.
Whatever it is, it's disgusting. Oh, there is a problem with Faithless Looting. They can play the Madness spells. I was like, how can they come back here? And actually, yeah, the Madness spells would get them back. Duress! They brought Duress in versus me. Alright, Duress away. Maybe they're going to Duress right now. Okay, we'll definitely counter this. Counter away.
Oh, it's a fly.
Confirmed, there's a fly in the room. Whatever. Okay, so we will attack with everything.
For legal purposes, the fly is on the lease.
Actually, I'll Of One Mind now. That is a good one. I don't really have to do anything. I'll just attack with everything. We're getting in at least 4 damage. They probably should block the Moon Circuit Breaker. I disappointingly do not have a land, but, you know, that's not the end of the world. And I guess I should... Maybe I should gamble on one mind again. Because I have Hydroblast to counter something. There we go. We got an island. I'll play Faeries Seer.
Sculpting the deck.
Get more lands. Put the bottom, put the Elemental Blast on top. I mean, I'm pretty sure the game is locked here. Unless there's like a fiery cannonade that they could play and just blow up my board, because I don't have any pirates. Do you have enough artifacts? Oh, you do have enough artifacts. Alright. Do you know what? They could play a black spell, so let's counter what we can that's red. I forgot. Actually, counterspell is better than Hydroblast and Red Elemental Blast to hold up in this matchup. Because there's a lot of black spells that they can play.
2.
Here comes the black spell. Fiery Can... They do have this card! Son of a bitch! Alright.
This is his comeback moment.
Well, I'm still in really good shape because we'll play Delver and follow it up with Ninja of the Deep Hours. And there we have 2 counter spells. I was just mentioning this card. It's like, what sweepers exist in this format? This one, that's a sweeper. I'm surprised Faeries has so much presence in the metagame and they haven't banned anything hard out of it. I don't know what you ban, but like, probably like something.
Good sign.
Mono blue is like 10%, and the other 2 versions of Faeries are like 8%, or 7 to 8%.
You're gonna discard that other blow token. Yep.
Yeah, here we go. Oh, here comes madness. That's worth blue elemental blasting. Ban basic island. Yeah, that would balance the format out for sure. I still get to draw a card. I guess they technically have a chance if they play something here and I have to counter it. Oh, we have an island. I will not reveal that. It seems pretty pathetic. Alright, attack. No blocks. Ninjutsu?
Should play a slide whistle every time you do that.
I would love to draw a card here. Spellstutter Sprite. But I can't hold up Spellstutter Sprite and Counterspell at the same time, so we'll just play the Delver and pass. And I think this should still be game.
3, 2, 1. I'm early.
Good game, well played. Smooth round 2. Absolutely. My good friend has a tournament Faeries deck. I've never beat him when he plays it, but that's what I get playing versus a $800 deck with a $100 one. I'm thinking really hard about this. Maybe they have some really sticky option here. Alright, they're going for it, whatever it is. Target player loses 2 life, create 2 blood tokens. That seems not worth... You gain 2 life, so that does prolong the game by 1 turn, so that's like drawing a card, so I'm not even going to let that happen. But the risk is if they Fiery Cannonade here again, that would suck. That would officially just suck.
Thanks for the match.
You're welcome. Alright, we did it. We went 4-1 with this sweet list. This is a pretty cool list. This was a lot of fun. Where's the here's the deck tech. That was a lot of fun. This deck worked out pretty well. Mutagenic. Well, Mutagenic Growth actually had its place, I guess. There's some times you're on the ground with the Moon Circuit Hacker and the Ninja of the Deep Hours. You need some way of getting in that damage, or at least killing the stupid blocker. And so that does work. I'm sure there's some situations where you want to play that. I bet, you know what? I always thought, like, I want this card versus Lightning Bolt decks, but I don't really. Because every Lightning Bolt deck seems like a burn deck that's going to burn my face in. And the only thing that kept this deck, like, even legal or playable in this format were, like, having 8, like, elemental, like, blast cards. We have 4 blue elemental blast, 4 hydro blast. That's the only way. Like, without these cards, this deck would get smoked. Smoked! I'm telling you, it would just get smoked. I like the deck.
You'd be dead on arrival.
If I played a bad deck, I wouldn't like it. I would hate it. So it gives me, I give 2 thumbs up to Pauper. Maybe we'll do this again. Maybe I'll buy into this deck.
In 3 years.
Maybe I'll buy into this thing so I don't have to keep renting it from mana traders. It's pretty disgusting, though, that, like, I think this is a common blue elemental blast. Maybe I'm wrong.
How much does that cost?
It's like $100 in ticks. I think it's like even less in paper. But online, these things are really expensive. Super expensive. All right, you love me playing Pauper, give a thumbs up. Maybe we can definitely do this again. Thanks everyone for watching. We're gonna thank everyone for supporting the channel. I'll see you guys next time.
One life.